Oh, okay. That one? Okay. I'll probably say it since I have the opportunity because I'm lazy. Yeah. Ow. No, you're good. We're not recording yet. Some AC would flow. It's so hot. Oh, yeah. Who's it for? Nope. Whose birthday is that? Oh. Oh, Rusty. Sure. No surprise. Right. It's crazy. It's literally never happened before. Bring on the happy. Oh, perfect. Because I really did not know. Oh, wow. I bet they have a nice house. After that one picture, I was hoping Jennifer Hollett would. Do I have a date on there for the pool party?
20th.
Okay. I think I might actually be out of town now then. See, sorry guys.
There's a basketball hoop in the driveway.
Wow.
The driveway, and then there's like a little hill steps or stoneway to go down, and then there's like and the pool, and then there's like area to sit around and do snacks.
Perfect. Sweet. I'm down. All right. Let me gather my thoughts. Cole, no judging me, okay? Okay. Who's in the kitchen? Hello. Do y'all need someone? Oh, yeah, y'all can go ahead. I can wait. Go for it. Yep, it's right there. We haven't started recording. You're good. The restroom, I told him it's right there. Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess I should ask if people are. I was just like, yeah, sure. Yeah, right? You're welcome.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that's the way it goes. 'Cause I think y'all completed the hood. Yes, sir. We ain't done yet. We just getting started.
Or are we still rolling? Should I just start?
What's up, little Reverend?
Nothing. Is he ready? Downstairs, I think.
Okay. Hey, don't feed them tomorrow before you bring them.
I won't. Also, I think we're just.
I got a whole plate.
Okay. He has a doctor's appointment at like 4:15. So whenever you're ready, we'll just hang out in Peachtree City and I'll drop him by.
Well, I mean, you could bring them.
After the appointment. Yeah, we just already had plans to go to dinner with Avery and Zach, and I just hated canceling on them. I told you her sister passed away, right?
Avery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Is it drug overdose?
That's what they say, but she doesn't know for sure. There was like possible suspect of like maybe foul play from the boyfriend. Because sister was like clean, but then she had a random overdose. So they don't know, like, I mean, it could have just been a relapse, gone wrong, or, yeah, so. All right, sorry. Ian, you ready? Okay. I'll let you go out the door because you're going to open it. Okay. Hopefully that's our last interruption. So you just heard from our sermon, our first series, digging into Romans 12, about being committed, right? Being committed to self-evaluation, being committed to the church, to service. And really what all these things boil down to is community. Right now, especially everything we've gone through, people are searching for and trying to find their people that they can rely on, people that they can call on. I'm right now reading a book that talks about this, right? And it's not necessarily focus. Dadgummit, I was so close. I'm starting over. I hate my life. So you just heard our first sermon from our series digging into Romans chapter 12. And it talked about being committed to self-evaluation, being committed to your community, being committed to the church, right? And those words, be committed, were repeated over and over and over again. Because what each of those points boils down to really is being committed to what we call our church family. Through everything we've gone through, people are searching for their people. They want to be known by someone. They want to know someone. They want those real, deep, and valuable friendships. I'm reading a book right now, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the big mission that George wrote. But instead of focusing on making disciples, it's focusing on those relationships with people who have already determined they are a disciple. And the author goes through and talks about why we want a best friend or a group of friends so bad, but how it's not actually that hard to find. In one of the chapters, she calls everyone to go ahead and make a list of like 30 people they see often. Not even necessarily someone that they associate as a friend, but someone they see multiple times throughout their week. And then she calls them to really invest in getting to know that person, because that is your group of people, right? Scientifically researched, and just who we are as humans, we make connections by people we see the most, right? And this is where we find ourselves as a church really getting to the core of how to be that committed group of people is through service. I started volunteering in the children's ministry when I was in middle school, really because they came downstairs and they're like, hey, we need people to help in our preschool area. But as I've grown and become an adult and a mother and things like that, I've discovered that my service in the children's ministry is way bigger than my service in the children's ministry. Because of my service in the children's ministry, I serve alongside of Beth Smith and Jacqueline Mullen. And because of our time volunteering together, I know that if I need something, I can call Beth. I pick her kids up from school on Monday. There's times where she picks my kids up from school. I know if I need her to pick them up for a youth event, she'll pick them up. We had a baby shower last week, and my boys were sitting here bored. So Jacqueline drove and picked them up so they could come and hang out at our house. Even people like Kim Bushmeyer, we are in different stages of life, different ages, things like that. But because of our service and volunteering in the kids ministry, our kids hang out. We can go get dinner. I know if I called her right now, she would pick up the phone and answer. And the only thing that has brought us together, besides our love for Jesus, is volunteering in the children's ministry. Volunteering, serving, finding that group that you're connected to is what's going to bring you to the bigger mission that PTC3 and the church believes in. You need those relationships. You need that commitment, because that's where you find that this church is your home. And I know I speak for so many other volunteers when I say this, is volunteering is more than just showing up and being there. That is where you find your group of friends. And I know that's what we're looking for, because when I was asking for volunteers this summer for VBS, I kind of changed my wording. And instead of saying, hey, will you volunteer for VBS? It's a fun week. I looked at every single person I asked and I said, hey, will you volunteer for VBS? It's such a fun week. And the people you volunteer with are going to be people you make a connection with. And because of that, I already know people who went to the pool together and have scheduled play dates and things like that, or scheduled lunches together or dinners together, because it's an easy way to make those relationships. So there's going to be a QR code that pops up on the screen. There's multiple areas to get involved, multiple possibilities, but not only being committed to service, but today choose to be committed to find your people and to get plugged in your church home. I feel like I rambled a lot, so you might want to cut that down a little bit, or I can go again.